We told you that in today's news we will acquaint you with something that might really shock you. Do you remember? When I started to look into this matter, I was confronted with something that really shook me. I read about it for the first time in my life. It was something I had never heard before, and I'm sure this will be the first time you listen to this. We have also prepared a sequence with Sandra Bullock, which we will show you in a minute. I will walk you through a television program that was produced a few years ago. It's one of the most well-known talk shows in America or even in the world, by Ellen DeGeneres and Sandra Bullock, which you should know from the movie Speed. She comes into the show and she answers to a few questions. Ellen asks her, how do you manage to always look so elegant and you are already around 50 years old? Sandra Bullock replies, just listen to her reply. We will listen to it together and it will take about 40 seconds. As soon as we are done, I will explain to you this devilish kind of anti-aging.
One forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these, some of you, I think many of you know it, and it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes the serum.
What are you pushing into the skin, Sarah? Sandra?
Sarah?
Carrie? What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby. It's like.
They look so innocent when they talk about it, isn't it? As if it was something totally non-relevant. And Ellen interrupts her immediately and she asks, what is it? Sandra Bullock replies, it's skin particles from Korean children, which are injected underneath the face skin in order to keep it young and beautiful. Oh God, never heard of it. You know, they look into our eyes and they lie to us. We sat together today and we did some research regarding this topic, and we were ashamed of being humans when we were confronted with this topic. First of all, I want to tell you what it is called. It's called adrenochrome. Adrenochrome, what is it? It's a hormone which is produced by children when they are in extraordinary situations of stress, which are caused by fear or by pain. And the hormone glands produce adrenochrome in a reflex. Or we can also say it is the root of adrenaline. Okay, this hormone helps children to develop a kind of resistance or resilience in those situations. The child is able to gain new power or new strength. And this is the hormone which they take from the children. It costs $1,000 per dose. They sell it for $1,000 to different celebrities. Now you could think, what is so bad about it? But we must not forget that these children are put into situations of fear and pain is caused to them so that their bodies produce this hormone. And in order to be able to take this from the children, they harm the children. Just look. Adrenochrome. It's a natural human secretion. And initially it was used to treat heart conditions. It was discovered in 1939. And afterwards they discovered that this is a hormone which prevents people from getting older by 60%. It is injected into rich and famous people. I do want to emphasize this before we start talking about children. This is Johnny Depp. On this picture, he's 39 years old. Please zoom it. Today he's 51 years old, as if he didn't get older, isn't it? Kate Moss, a famous model at the age of 30. Here she's 41. My God, they just don't age. Well, they do take very good care of themselves, don't they? And Brad Pitt, the most handsome man in the world, at the age of 42, and here at the age of 51. He hasn't changed at all, has he? Tom Cruise, Meryl Streep, and so on and so on. And they probably have used it all the way. Now, how do we know whether a celebrity uses it or not? Well, if they use it, then from time to time, their skin area around their eyes develops a blue color. Look at these blue spots around their eyes, which we can see from time to time when they come in front of the camera. These are called by this adrenaline or hormone, by this medicine. Iron Man, Ben Affleck, George W. Bush, and also this is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, you know him. This is the British Prince Philip, and this is the Pope. Even he is using it. When you look at old pictures from these people, you will find these blue spots around their eyes from time to time. This is a side effect, which is caused by the injection. And now look at this picture. This is like a slap into the face, this picture. When they take it from the children, they have to put the children into a state of fear. The children are tortured. And at the time of death, they take the blood from the children and then they turn it into a medicine. Now this is prohibited. Do you know how many children disappear every day worldwide? 2,500 children every day. 2,500. Most of them in third world countries. And there are organizations there who torture these children. And then at the time of death, they take their blood and they take this hormone and they sell it to the rich. Okay, did you know that WikiLeaks had published about this? 2013 was the year when this serum was prohibited in America. And there were quite a few companies who had planned to produce this, but then it was prohibited and they had to stop. However, we do see that this is still produced undercover and is still sold to Hollywood celebrities and to rich managers as an anti-aging injection. They do this to the children. They scare them, they torture them, they kill them, and then they take this hormone, which had been produced by their bodies. Could even the devil have such an idea? May this world drown and take us with it. Oof.